Welcome to Busan, a city that's all about scenic rides with ocean views, a colorful art village, a seaside temple, stylish cafes, fresh seafood, as well as furry friends. Let's take a stroll through Korea's second largest city.
Next stop is Hotteok.
Hi from Busan, South Korea. We have just landed and are ready to explore Korea's biggest port city for the first time. For this 5-day trip, we're staying at the Park Hyatt Busan. Lucky for us, we got an upgrade to a Marina Ocean corner suite due to the hotel's loyalty program. Nice sized bathroom with double sinks and 2 toilet rooms. But what really makes this hotel and this specific room special is the view. It's late at night, but the city still looks full of energy, all lit up. There's also a nice view of the marina from the bathtub. Alright, enough playing around with the motorized blinds. Let's see what we have waiting for us on the table. A warm welcome from the hotel's director, and a box full of Korean snacks and a bottle of wine. We were especially hungry though, so we walked to one of the only open restaurants nearby, BHC Chicken. Fried chicken covered in a sweet and spicy sauce. The fries are covered in a powdery cheese seasoning similar to Cheetos. The spicy roast tteokbokki is a perfect complement to the chicken. Good morning. We could definitely get used to waking up to this view. The hotel's breakfast is located on the 32nd floor of the building and has a nice spread of Korean and Western food, including seafood items, to enjoy while admiring the spectacular view of the Gwangan Bridge. We're on our way to our first stop of the day, which is a village that began with refugees settling in during the Korean War. Gamcheon Village was decorated full of colors in 2009 as part of a project between students, artists, and residents, and is now one of the most popular tourist destinations in Busan. There are plenty of shops selling souvenirs to take back home, as well as vibrant street art that makes the entire area come alive. The Little Prince is featured throughout the area as he symbolizes the search for meaning, the value of relationships, and the power of imagination that the residents of this village and the people in Busan strive for. We dropped by a small cafe called Vodavam for a coffee of the day. There's a stairway in the back that allows you to climb up to the roof. Not a bad place to take in the colorful views of the village. There are gachapon machines where you can draw your fortune for only 1,000 won. I believe these hammers are to help break the vacuum seal of the capsule by allowing air to enter and equalize the pressure. Or I'm just making a fool of myself. That's a lot to translate. Long story short, it was a good fortune. There's a little prince and fox statue here that makes for a super popular photo spot. Unfortunately, the fox was damaged at the time and all bundled up.
It's been a couple months, what I can't wait to see. You're standing by, you lock away, then back at me. I miss the color of your hair against the sun. I miss the conversations we shared over lunch. You're a lefty, so I'll just sit on your right, connected by a pair of headphones intertwined. Show me all your favorite songs over some fries.
We're all looking for a snack. And collapse when we don't get one. We have arrived in Songdo, which is home to Korea's first public beach. Near the Songdo base station, where you can take the ropeway, is a long skywalk that is built above the ocean. The trail is connected to Kabukseom Island, which is also known as Turtle Island. There are grates that allow you to have a glimpse of the ocean floor beneath you. Look at the crazy amount of seagulls. I wonder if they'll find the tasty snacks they are searching for. Ooh, we found a kitty cat hiding in a corner, looking back at us curiously. Time to observe the action up close. Time to take a ride up in the sky. The Songdo cable car is a 1.62 kilometer ride that takes you to Songdo Sky Park within Amnam Park. It was first opened in 1964 as South Korea's first cable car. These seagulls are everywhere. There's also a scenic coastal trail to hike in place of riding the cable car. The cable car just makes it easy to enjoy these scenic views. We're greeted on arrival by a dragon full of wishes with golden scales that you can purchase to ride on. There's a short 127-meter long suspension bridge that connects to the small Dongsom Island. There are 360-degree views of the coastal trail, cable cars, and Songdo Beach. This combination of city and nature is what stands out about Busan to us. In Amnam Park, there are various hiking trails that you can take, with a much more woodsy feel than the nearby coastal views. Seems like this dog couple is also enjoying the park. We're taking a trip back to the prehistoric ages. Besides providing views of the surrounding area, the rooftop observatory has plenty of photo spots featuring the Little Prince and the Fox. Time to take the cable car ride back. The Songdo cable car is definitely worth riding, as it provides stunning and unique views of the city. Once at the park, the combination of the peaceful atmosphere and variety of activities to do make it a fun and relaxing outing. Made it back in time to the hotel for a happy hour, which features a small selection of hors d'oeuvres. Main highlight is the Busan beer. We are definitely still hungry after happy hour, so we headed out to Haeundae for a hearty meal at a cozy restaurant, featuring Jokbal cooked 2 ways and basam. This meal is incredibly tasty, especially the spicy trotters that give a luxurious mouthfeel while leaving your mouth on fire. Time to fill our second stomach. Near the beach is a popular Hotteok shop which always has a line. Hotteok is our favorite Korean street food and is a filled pancake with both sweet and savory filling options. This shop offers any combination of honey, seed, and cheese options, so you can get one that is both sweet and savory. We opt for a seed hotteok, which is folded and stuffed into a small paper cup. The inside has a mix of brown sugar, cinnamon, and a variety of seeds and nuts. Absolutely delicious and perhaps kind of healthy. At least that's what I like to tell myself. On the way back to the hotel, we picked up one of the many Korean flavored milks. The packaging was too cute to pass up, so we end the night on a nutty note. It's always calming to start the day staring at the sea. We're on our way to another one of Busan's most popular sites. Greeting us on our way into Haedong Yonggungsa Temple are the statues of the 12 zodiac figures. This temple started all the way back in 1376 and was renamed in 1974 to its current name, which stands for Korean Dragon Palace Temple. Its picturesque setting on the cliffs by the sea have made it a very popular tourist destination. These golden leaves are filled with hopeful messages of those that have come before us. Time to try tossing a coin for good luck. So close, yet so far. These roof tiles also contain various wishes, while helping support the renovation of the temple. Unfortunately, there's construction going on during our visit, and the noise definitely detracts from the ambiance. However, the views make it still worth visiting, ideally early in the morning, to avoid the crowds. This scenic coastal trail from the temple leads to a science museum. The National Fisheries Science Museum is free to visit, as it was established to promote maritime science and technology to the public. There's a lot of interactive activities at this museum, which makes it perfect for kids. Or kids at heart. That's not our fish. Where is it? Oh, hi there. A true captain only uses one hand to steer. Beyond the museum exhibits, there's also a small aquarium and art gallery. This museum is actually pretty big for a free museum and a fun activity to pair with the temple visit. Of course, we are hungry again and stop by Babo Nakji, a restaurant that specializes in spicy stir-fried octopus. We love the variety of banchan that are provided with the meal. Really makes the meal feel like a feast. The combination of the tender octopus, spicy gochujang sauce, along with a little bit of creamy pasta and a colorful variety of vegetables, make this a memorable meal. We stumble upon this gigantic coffee shop in a 3-story building called Shott with 2 T's. Why is it spelled this way? I have no idea. But the baked goods look fantastic. After receiving our order, we head upstairs. This place is so big there's even an elevator inside. While the coffee is delicious, I'm not sure it is a god shot, but it can feel that way when paired with a delicious pastry. Let's check out the rooftop. There's a lot of stylish seats so that you can enjoy your coffee while facing the sea. Too bad it's too cold outside right now. I'm sure this is a popular spot in the spring. We really enjoyed this place. Korea's cafe scene is on another level. There's a Lotte outlet mall nearby, so we decide to swing by and check it out. It is the largest outlet mall in Korea, so a good place to shop if you're in the mood. Or just to admire the Christmas decorations. Good morning. We're enjoying another filling breakfast before heading to a spot for a photo-worthy ride. Haeundae Blueline Park opened in late 2020 and features these 4-seater capsules. We got one of the special ducky capsules. Starting from the Blueline Park in Mipo, this 2-kilometer ride on an elevated railway takes you to Cheongsapo, which is about the halfway point of the route. It chugs along at a slow 4-kilometer-per-hour speed, perfect for enjoying the views. This cafe is called BRONi, which stands for Breath, Relaxation, Ocean, Nap, Invitation. Why is the I not capitalized? Who knows? This is a popular spot to take Instagram photos. This place also has 3 floors filled with a variety of seating options, including beanbags facing the ocean. Our coffee has arrived and they definitely look picture-worthy. Whenever I see anything creme brulee, I can't resist. Cheers to the ocean. Zumbo. There's also a rooftop, but no seats to relax on. I'd say the drinks here are more aesthetic than at Godshot. but the pastries and everything else at Gashot were a bit better. Near the cafe are twin lighthouses, one in red and one in white, that face each other and are referred to by locals as the husband and wife lighthouses. What a charming and peaceful place. Perfect for taking a stroll along the ocean. The Cheongsapo Daritdol Skywalk is 191 meters long and 20 meters high, in the shape of a blue dragon that juts out over the ocean, after construction to expand was completed in 2024. The flooring really gives you a nice view of the sea. Shoe covers are provided for free to help protect the glass from scratches. The ocean really feels alive today.
The next stop is Kudokpo.
With soft sand and shallow waters, Songjeong Beach is a popular spot for surfers and families. As you can see, Koreans tend to wear full wetsuits at the beach for protection against the sun and maintaining pale skin for beauty purposes. At the end of the beach is a small park called Jukdo Park. The name Jukdo means bamboo island, as there used to be a lot of bamboo trees, but now the park is covered in beautiful pine trees. There's a pavilion at the edge of the park that provides great views, especially for sunrise and sunset. The views really help with getting in the mood for some outdoor exercise. I'm not sure that's how you're supposed to use the machine though. Ah, there we go. Looking for a quick pick-me-up? We stopped by the nearby Idia Coffee. Nothing to write home about, these drinks are as average as it gets. Nice view on the second floor though. We got a pleasant surprise on our way to our next destination. This Kakao taxi driver's puppy is curious to see who's coming along on the ride. Near the temple and the museum we visited yesterday is the Skyline Luge, which is an adventurous thrill ride that started in New Zealand. There's also a Lotte World theme park nearby that we can see on the way up. Besides the luge ride, there's also a zipline activity available. Unfortunately, we didn't have the right equipment to record this ride, but it was a lot of fun with multiple courses to choose from. These things can actually go pretty fast, up to 40 kilometers per hour. Our hands were absolutely freezing though, definitely should have worn some gloves. After all that exercise, we were starving, and returned to Haeundae for the seafood restaurant, starting with some makgeolli to warm up. This pot looks loaded with seafood. with a little bit of everything, including crab, abalone, clams, and mussels. Oh, it's moving still. The seafood is quite fresh and delicious. Nothing better than a hot and sizzling pot of food on a cold night. Good morning. The breakfast spread at the hotel doesn't change much, but there's just enough variety. We're heading downtown today to the original mega commercial district of Busan. Busan Market has a large number of stores selling a variety of things, such as household goods, clothes, and souvenirs. But we were in search of food, so we hopped over to Busan Canton Market, which is right across the street from Busan Market. Drug gimbap is a must-try, as well as japchae, a bowl of stir-fried glass noodles. There are a lot of interesting foods to try at this market. This Hotteok stall in Biff Square is tasty, but the one we had in Haeundae was a bit better. Despite the cold weather, this dual bingsu hit the spot. The large portions left us more than satisfied. On the rooftop of the nearby Lotte department store is a large garden and observatory. View of the port and a clear view of Busan Tower. A distant view of our colorful first stop on this breezy journey. This is a really nice place to relax after shopping downstairs. There's also a Noah's Roasting coffee shop on the rooftop. Our drink has lovely latte art with a dried orange slice. Hungry again, we looked for a restaurant serving Galbi-jjim, which was not easy to find in the area. The dish is just okay, as the short ribs are a bit dry. Back at the hotel, we have some hotel credit to spend that came with our booking. So why not try out some in-room dining with a Korean-Mexican fusion dish, a bulgogi quesadilla paired with fries, which is actually a great late-night snack. We end the night with a massage at the hotel spa. Starting our last day off with a bubble bath and a very full glass of wine. And then a meal at Gamcheon, which specializes in stir-fried small octopus. Pretty tasty, but could use a bit more squid. Near the restaurant is this interesting coffee shop and roastery. Nothing sells coffee like space and aliens. The coffee is rich and very smooth, and it's worth a visit just for the different feel from your usual coffee shop. We then take a stroll to Haeundae Beach, where winter decorations are set up. I wonder what's inside of these igloos. Ooh, plasma balls that you can play with. We're having a little too much fun here. Just like the Sleeping Beauty castle at Disneyland. Unfortunately, we have a train to catch. Otherwise, we would have loved to stay to see the lights at night. We're on board a high-speed train for a 2-hour and 15-minute ride to the capital of K-pop. Thanks for joining us on this stroll through Busan, and please take care until our next adventure. Also, please like and subscribe for more vibey travels.